Hey family, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing great. I wanted to give you an update on how things went this weekend with the gathering and give a shout out to all those who came and helped. Joe, Lisa, Tanya, the few that showed up extremely early and helped us get set up. Did not expect that. I'm not good at asking for help. Yes, we always need help. I'm drowning in things sometimes. I get in over my head. But the Father did provide the best people in existence, and He sent all of you our way, and I'm just so humbled by that. It's hard to not get emotional thinking about it. I do feel like something was missed this weekend. Me and my brother talked about it. I don't know what we missed. I was trying to keep it open and let the Spirit move, and the Father's desires would be accomplished, and He would receive glory. And I feel like something was off. I don't know what it was, but something was missed. And if you are someone who had a testimony to share or whatever it is that we're missing, please let me know. Reach out to me. Say, look, I was there. You walked right past me. I never got to see you. Whatever it is, I don't know. There was a lot of people, and it was hard not to miss certain things. But extremely blessed for how it did go. There were some great memories. And again, the best people that I've ever seen in one place, and that is just something I'll be eternally grateful for. And this is not the last of its kind, but here is a gift. I want to share this real quick so you'll understand what's laying here in the background. This is a work of art, little homemade, awesome, great expanse over the top of this real world map, and you can see it's a functioning clock. And what I like about it is the expanse right here. If you look at most models, they have them way up high, looking like it would always be daylight on those maps, and it's kind of a little bit misleading. I don't know exactly how high it is, but based on how high we can go, it would be lower than this if you spread it out. It's not that high in terms of how big the known world is. Again, I could be wrong. The Father's designs blow me away every day on the microscopic level, so I'm sure when you zoom out, it's no different. We need animations for both of those realities. But thanks again, Guy, for making this. That's the artist name. He signed it on the back right there. And we had someone make us a special FEB cake as well, and I didn't even get to see who made that. I took a picture of it. Really cool to see that. And again, just humbled by all of that. That was one of the coolest things. Everyone brought food. It was a family dinner. It was so many different things. We had music. People were playing the guitar. My dad brought his guitar. I told him to bring it in case somebody could play. And what do you know? There were some really talented musicians there. Chris, the man who has the radio voice, I'm going to try to have him on. This guy is wise, the one that came from Oklahoma. And you'll love his voice. He has a voice for radio. He's been on radio. And I'm going to try to get him to do some audio Bibles. He's talked about doing that. If he can do that, man, I think that would reach millions. But all you guys who came, again, Joe, Lisa, Tanya, the ones that showed up early, Chris and his son Matthew, who came from Oklahoma and shared some major wisdom with everybody. I wish it was more like a conference so I could get people to speak, but I just wanted this first one to be very informal and have everyone get together, get all the contact information, and get ideas of where we want to go with this. I would love to have a 2 or 3 day camping trip or lodging somewhere, something where we can really spend more time making observations, hanging out, that sort of thing. So I'll be thinking about that, looking into that, keeping you guys updated. We may have something somewhere else, maybe nowhere near here. We might do that somewhere further away. I would like to go a little further north. It seemed like a lot of people were coming from the Kentucky, Knoxville, Tennessee area, and of course Oklahoma. So definitely wanting to do things a little different and use this time that we have. It's running out. You can see with what's going on in the world that the agenda and the plan, no matter who's in office, is being carried out. This stuff is going to happen. The Father knows what's going to happen. He is protecting His children. He loves you guys. Don't have fear. Don't feel like your blessing will be gone because everything's going south in the world and food's running out and all that stuff. You will be fed. You will be taken care of. Be at peace about this. but take joy in the fact that we are worthy of persecution. And here lately, I've been thinking about the persecution, and I've been thinking about what the beloved Son of the Most High has done, and the long suffering of the Father as well. And I've always used to look up and just wonder, when I was getting the healings and all the things, is what guided his steps to the cross, to that crucifixion, to that great sacrifice that he knew was going to happen. How was he tough enough to say, "Thy will be done"? And when I met the people I met, and getting to know all you guys throughout the past few years, I agree with my dad that he was shown exactly who you are and who he would reach. I believe that, and I'm not saying that's true, but that motivational factor of seeing all of your faces and the rewards of what's to come from that sacrifice, having met everyone, really takes that home, where I can see that it was a just cause. He didn't have to do it, but he did. And people like you, it makes me understand more of why that had to happen, because it's just too great of a love for all of us to find if something like that didn't happen. As you can see, this world is great at hiding truth. It took something powerful, and the enemy has been throwing all of these little Hail Mary passes trying to cover it up, but it did happen, and the grace from that is available today to everyone. But like I said, time is running out. The deceptions are ramping up. The control and the stuff they're trying to do to make everyone miserable. You're seeing suicide rates, depression, and all that increase. Pray for these people. Seek out the lost. Be a light. And that's what people were to us this weekend. And it's just, golly, I'm almost speechless at how blessed I am. It's hard to put words on how thankful I am for all of you that showed up and just made it awesome. And I didn't want it to be about me and about us. I think a lot of people were wanting to have us do a presentation or something, and so I was like, well, we might talk a little. And I feel like that's where something was lost in the mix. I don't know what it was, and it's driving me crazy. So please reach out to us if there was something you wanted to share, something you wanted to say. Maybe I didn't get to talk to you and hang out with you because there was just so many people. So I thank you guys for your understanding, and I pray that when we have another one, that the same people will try to come along again. And if not, there's going to be all sorts of other opportunities in different locations. I think in Gatlinburg next year, they're probably going to do their Restoring the Foundations conference again. And Lucas from Seven Trumpets Prepper has asked me to speak both days this time. That's a good place to hang out. There's lots of things to do there. You can go hang out afterwards. That's what's fun about Gatlinburg. Lots of cool places to walk and see and people to minister to. So that was all I really had to say. I just wanted to give a shout out to all those who were there. So many people. I've got some footage of that and some videos and things I'll probably put on our Patreon page for the people to see where their support's going. We've given a private tour of our office on there too. If you want to see it, it's on the Patreon page, so that you'll know how much of a blessing you are to us, because we could not afford to do what we do if it wasn't for you guys with the shadow ban and the way YouTube works. So again, thanks for everything. Love you guys. We will see you very soon. Take care. Stay safe. Stay ready.
Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Blessed are ye, when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely, for my sake. Rejoice, and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven.